Hey guys, Deandra here. First of all, I just want to say thank you for watching the first video on the Freddy's Nightmares Blu-ray box set. I appreciate the interest that you've had. So did the gentleman who made it. So if you got your copy, thank you for supporting them and all their hard work. If you're still looking to maybe purchase one, you can see the information in the description box below that video, as well as this one. And this is a follow-up video to that with some extras. I'm going to go over another episode. I had a comment from a gentleman who said, hey, we've seen No More Mr. Nice Guy before because it was released, so it's usually better quality. Yes, very good point. He mentioned taking a look at another episode and he said photo finish, for example. So I'm actually going to look at photo finish. Also, I'm going to look at a extras disc, which I did not know there was one. I was looking through all the discs and somehow, so I'm also going to take you through a look into that extras disc if you were kind of on the fence. So, without further ado, let's take a look at episode Photo Finish.
All right, let's take a look at Photo Finish, which did not have any kind of independent release. Fast forward, because we know what exactly happens in the opening. So even though I'm recording this on my phone, I still think it looks pretty decent on the phone recording and on the TV screen itself. It fits really well on the screen still. The quality, yes, it is kind of fuzzy from time to time, but that I expect that given that it didn't have an official release and the size of the screen. But here's where the problem starts. Is that I noticed that the disc was out of sync. The audio and the video did not match up. So I thought, okay, I'd put it on pause, but then I tried to rewind it, fast forward it, still wasn't working for me. Tried it a couple times, didn't exactly work well. So let's take a look at another episode on the disc. Maybe it was just that one episode. Technical difficulty, but it will need fixed. I've seen this episode on Daily Motion recently for a podcast. So I know that the audio and video should sync up. However, this time it still does not. So I've come to the conclusion that it had to be at some point during transfer when this happened because, like I said, I've seen versions where it is fine. But this version was not fine, so that has to get figured out. But let's take a look at the extras disc now. A little PSA, they like to keep you informed with everything going on. Appreciate it. It's good to be in the know. So here is the main menu. Here's what's on the extras disc. Television spots, different promotions. Some of this was found online. Some of this they could have possibly recorded. What is this set? Once again, keeping you in the know so that you know what it is and what you're looking at. Little note from all of the guys involved. Here's a look at just some of the extras, the quality, kind of what it looks like, what you should expect when you start playing the disc and poking around. A look at another angle, of course. This had Nancy in it, so I definitely had to take a peek. But I fast forward it because you get the gist of the scene. You've seen the movie. And of course, VH1 special. I remember seeing this on TV when I first became a fan. I was so excited. Then I started poking around some of the uncut deaths. I picked on Dan's because this one always terrified me. Looking good, but it paused. Okay, maybe something in the disc. Oh, and it paused again. Now it's stuck. I'm not able to unpause it. I'm not able to stop the disc. I'm not able to rewind. I'm not able to go back to the main menu. It is totally stuck. So let's give that a refresh. Had to totally restart the PS4. Let's check Dan's death. Maybe there was a small error. and it stops. Doesn't even go as far this time. Still the same issue. Technical difficulties a couple of times with these discs. Gonna need to fix that.
So there you guys have it. That is a look at a couple of other episodes and the extras disc, which I would like to thank the commenter for asking me to take a deeper look, because there definitely seem to be a couple of technical difficulties, which I will discuss with the guys. I've never had an issue on this because we don't have a Blu-ray player, but we play it on the PS4. And I've never had an issue watching anything on the PS4. And so the fact that it was out of sync in the episodes on that disc, as well as then having some issues, some issues with at least the Dan's death portion of the disc, which, as you can see, I was not able to go back to the menu. I wasn't able to play it. I don't know what happened, but it was consistent both times. And so I'll make sure to speak with the guys, see if we can get that worked out. And then I'll leave an update about that in the comment, or rather in the description below, so you're aware of that. You want a really good finished product, and you need to have that. And so with this, with the way things are, I would say hold off until the technical difficulties are figured out. And yeah, I'll let the guys know, and then I will give you guys an update when I do hear something back. So thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it was helpful for you, and I'll see you around. Remember, whatever you do, don't fall.